Hi everyone, and welcome to this Videos on Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield, and what you're looking at here is the Blueplanet town car completely stripped down. What I did is I took all the components out of it, and I actually put the case in the dishwasher. And as you can see there, I mean, everything's been taken off of it. The LED shelf, the front, just, you know, anything that could be damaged by water has been kind of stripped from the case. However, in this picture, the case is nice and clean, if a wee bit wet. And if we go round to the front view, you'll also see that the front has been stripped of the plastic front panel. The plastic panel did actually make it in the dishwasher as well, along with the blanking plates for the drives. So all that has actually been sorted out, along with the actual switchgear on the front of the case. Welcome from Elmol3, Matthew H16 and the Paramat Galaxy, who live obviously inside the shitrock.
Hi Internet.
Hi Internet. Hello YouTube. Today we have such and such. Hi guys, today we have... And then Randy says, today we have bleep 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 bleep. I mean, basically, if we bleeped out Randy swearing, his videos would all be in Morse code. I swear a lot in real life, but unfortunately my videos are kind of family orientated. A lot of autistic parents kind of let their kids watch them and say, look, this is where, you know, we get, inspiration. And I don't know why they'd be inspired by me, because it's, unless it's a warning. It's like, kids, do not turn out like this.
Warning, Will Robinson, warning!
Danger, Will Robinson.
Anyway, we are back with the Blueplanet town car. Just to fill you in on what I've done, I've actually had the case through the dishwasher, and it's mostly clean. As you can see, there's absolutely no dust on it at all whatsoever. It's all pretty and shiny. The front has gone back on. The blanking plates are now at the bottom because I plan to put the DVD, ROM and CD RW drives up at the top. One of the blanking plates on the remaining 3.5 inch drive bay has been unblanked so that I can install a zip drive, the zip drive from the Abstalgia PC, and the power supply from a Packard Bell iMedia X2414 has been mounted in there. I mean, yes, it's got the extra it's got the 20 plus 4 pin arrangement. If my motherboard was so inclined, which it isn't. And yet it still has floppy connectors. It's got a couple of SATA connectors, which will be very useful for a Windows 98 machine, no doubt. And we have some Molex connectors. So that's all brilliant. So the next thing I need to do is I've put all these, well, basically I had the case completely stripped down. I mean, I took literally everything off. So, like I said, I had the case in the dishwasher, so the LED shelf had to come out. Unfortunately, the power buttons, it does work. It's just that it can easily get caught. Whoops-a-daisy. It's not as sure and steady footed as it used to be, which I don't like. Also, when you open the USB door hatch, you're met with a holy hole. So, that's my progress so far on this machine. What I plan to do is hook up the LEDs and the power switch and add some drives. So I'll check back with you once that's all done, and we'll be ready to have the first smoke test. So now it's time for one wee rite of initiation. As you can see, the case LEDs are all, the whole shelf is all connected up. But before I deem this computer worthy enough to have a graphics card hooked up to it, it has to, oh, crevins, it has to make an awful sounding noise against the table, like so. Nice. So this is what's going to happen. That's good. Now it is complaining because it's got no graphics card, but that's fine. See if I can actually hit the reset button. Well, something's happened. Yep, the reset button's all working. Everything except the LEDs are working. Yeah. So, yes, and I do actually find case LEDs really tricky, because I mean this board seems to have them in a non-standard place.
Nice.
But then again, they all, you know, there is no standard. Obviously, OEMPCs will have.
What trolls are trying to throw you off by putting smiley faces after something really horrible?
Don't fall for that crap anymore.
Not booyah.
At first it tripped me up. I was like, wait, what?
Well, this LED has probably taken industrial action, but then again, who can blame it in this economy? There we go. Okay.
It's a great Facebook page called Atheist Jesus.
There we go. So,
Called Atheist Jesus.
yep, that's a very nice oxymoron. And we'll think about that while I jump cut, and thanks to the magic of video editing, this PC is magically going to fill up with expansion cards and drives. Everyone, the town car is all in the one piece. I did have to indent the floppy disk drive in further than I would like, because the floppy cable is too short, and I couldn't install the zip drive because there wasn't enough Molex connectors. Might be able to sort that out at some point. Definitely going to put more RAM in it. But for the time being, I'm just kind of leaving this alone. So yeah, there we have it. The town car. The Blueplanet town car. With no USB at all. Herp derp. Well, there's USB on the back. And it also comes complete with a nice wee hole. There you go. Very nice. Also, I've done away with the 56k modem because I don't need it. NVIDIA Riva TNT2. Generic network card, which I'll try and find the drivers for. And this bit here still feels a wee bit dusty. Good morning and welcome. Well, it's again now. It's the following afternoon again. Welcome to I think my phone battery's going to go dead TV. As you can see, the town car has now been set up in its regular home. And we're actually on the Windows 98 boot disk. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to install Windows 98 to here. Now I have all my drivers on here. And I do have the USB mass storage device driver for Windows 98. But first of all, That's not good. Alright, we've got it. So what I'm going to do is my usual trick. Make a Windows directory. So I reckon either this DVD drive needs cleaned or is on its way out. It's copying all the files over though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it do that, and then I'll group back with you all when I'm ready to actually start the install. So here we are, we're at the Windows 98 prompt. Excuse me. So once again, I'm installing Windows 98. It told me to install into Windows.000, but I've set it just to the regular Windows directory. Yep. So I'm just setting the network name, BP Town Car, Workgroup. United Kingdom. No, I don't want to create a startup disk, I already have one created. And away we go. So Windows 98 will install. This will take a wee bit. Windows 98 setup does, no matter how fast the system, and I mean this is a 1.1 gigahertz. So here we are. The system is, well, about finished. So let's power it up. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the 40 gig drive as planned. So I'm using a 20 instead. However, Windows 98 2nd edition is installed in here. Rest of the specs are 1.1 GHz Athlon and 128 megs of RAM. as in two 64 meg sticks. And what I like about the system is that NorthEast Peripherals, who originally built it, labelled all the components. So it's like I knew which drivers I needed to get to be able to make them go. There's not much really happening on this Windows 98 installation. Just a few wee things, couple of drivers, and Office 2000. Actually, the performance is actually quite good, as well it might be for a 1.1 GHz system. The hard drive space, it's not looking too shabby either. Oh my goodness. Jim's Crivens out the bob. Not meaning to be funny or anything, but out of a 20 gigabyte hard drive, I'm pretty sure I should expect a wee bit more than 16 gigabytes. I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I really don't see that percentage of bad sectors being healthy. I mean, considering that, you know, the average, the going rate for bad sectors, you know, on a 60 gig hard drive will bring it down to 55.8 gigs, so that's, you know, something like 4.2 gigs. And with this being a 20 gig hard drive, you know, giving me exactly 16 gigabytes, you know, again it's 4 gigs, you know. I mean, I had a Maxtor 120 gig hard drive. And again, I only had 11 gigs of bad sectorage, so just came as a wee bit of a shock to me, did that. You know, I was kind of expecting 18 to 19 gigs. 16 is a wee bit low. There's Nero burning ROM on here, as this machine does feature a CD burner. I forget what speed, but this is an older version of Nero. I remember this. Create a new CD. I love all these wee cartoon images. Nero 5.5. Now there's one thing about this system, a couple of things really. Oh yeah, look at my OEM info. Ethernet card needs some drivers. Doesn't really do very well. It is a cheaper Ethernet card, so I'm not sure where I'll get the drivers from. Very low form factor. However, everything else has drivers for it. For example, the sound card. Oh, by the way, the 4-in-1 driver from Via, this is a Via chipset motherboard, crashes the system. Really not that helpful. Oh yeah, and the Samsung DVD-ROM drive that is in this is on the fritz. Doesn't really read CDs all that well. Did come from the Abstalgia PC, which was, you know, 13 coming up 14 years old though. So I suppose you can aye. Bit of a shame though. So that is the Blueplanet Town Car computer. Hopefully I'll try and be doing some more on this machine in the future. Might look into getting a bigger hard drive for it, though. One that doesn't have as many bad sectors as that. But all that said, this has been the video on the Blueplanet Town Car PC. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you did like what you saw, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, www.youtube.com/radiosonfrontier. The correct way to spell that will of course follow. While you're there, please feel free to peruse through my back catalogue of videos, and thank you for watching this one.